Hey guys, welcome. Let me share the chat. Let me share the screen. USD. I've shared the screen. I think we all can see the screen here. Let me share it to my community. If you're just joining here, welcome. Let me share the. I'm sharing to my community. Please hold on. All right. Um, this is Euro USD. So we're going to be looking at Euro USD from the higher time frame and knowing what the price is doing actually. I hope we all can. It says this tomorrow's setup. Yeah, I'm analyzing the trade for the week. I'm analyzing the trade for the week. I'm looking at what the price is going to do. So you can use the setup throughout this week. I'm going to be looking at it from the higher time frame. All right. So we are currently on Euro USD. Here is Euro USD. If you notice what is happening here on Euro USD, you can see that price is currently giving us an uptrend strength. And what you have to do is to look at the markets. We'll have to observe the market from the higher time frame. So let's go down to the daily time frame to see the overall structures of markets. You can see here clearly price was an uptrend. And in this uptrend, no lows has yet been broken, telling us that there's not a shift in price, that the sellers has taken over. So here you can see it that the buyers are still taking control. So you can see that the buyers are still in control 100% time. So what's the highest level here? You can see a breakout structures here to the upside that price is currently still going up. But what you can do is to still pay attention to price. This is now the highest level here that can cause an impulsive move to price. So whenever price comes to that zone, there's always a reaction. There's always a reaction. So if this price is actually selling, we figure out price coming all the way to this particular highs and creating a pullback, and it will give you a strong pullback telling you that price is actually rejecting on that particular area, then you should be looking out for each selling opportunity. So now what you have done, we have discovered, we have seen where price is actually heading on to. This is trying to give us a bullish opportunities, then giving us a swing to the upside. What we have to do, we drop lower to the 4 hours time frame. Now we can see the 4 hours time frame clearly that price is actually shooting up, trying to give us a bullish opportunity, giving us a bullish opportunity. So what I have to do here is to just mark out the recent key levels that price are making, which is this. This is a major swing low that price created. In this low, anytime price come to this low, there's always a pullback. There's always a massive rejections. You notice this swing highs, price break it out, retrace on it, and then there is a massive shoot to the upside. But this is now our new current low that price created, and this is now our base low. So I don't need to mark all the lows, just showing you. And this is the major lows that we'll be looking out for this week. If price is able to come back here, then give you rejections, we have to likely continuously buying. But if price is able to smash out this nice a shifting price, telling us that price is coming here, then we'll have to we have to be looking out for a selling opportunity. Mind you, you can see this as a clean break of structures here that price gave us on Euro USD, pushing all the way to these highs, which is giving us the recent key high that price created. This is now acting as a roof to price. So whenever price come here, there will be a dropping down to this low or massive down to this particular low. Why I didn't mark out this low is because this low just caused an impulsive move to push out. Price can come here, do reject, but this is the major key low that price that caused this whole impulsive move. Price can come here, reject, pull up back. It can pull up back to this particular zone, but so far price is still in here. The price is still ranging down to this particular low. This is a low that actually, when price smash it out, there's now a shift in price. So now we have discovered the trend from the higher time frame. We can see price here trying to give us a bullish opportunity, pushing up. Then we have marked out the major key levels that price gave us on the higher time frame. Now looking at the 4 hours time frame, we can see price break out these, giving us a breakout structures, retrace on it, and then this is a massive buy to the upside. On the 4 hours time frame, we're having this low as a massive buy to the upside. I'm having this as the lowest level being drawn from the daily time frame. So what I have to do here is to mark out this key level here. Is another low that price created on my 1 hour time frame. And I'm having here as the this is a minor low and this is a major high that price created. So anytime price tap here, there will be a rejection. Like price is coming close now, you can see price trying to make a rejection. So if price come here, there'll be a pullback. But if price didn't tap on it and then break out this low, if you got price coming lower, then this telling you that there's a potential for price to come back to these highs. But if price should tap it twice before rejecting, then you know that price is selling that massively down to this particular low. You see, then this is how you can know that price is actually pulling out. So now we have discovered it on the we have marked out the key zones on the 1 hour time frame. What you have to do, we'll drop down to 30 minutes time frame. This is our 30 minutes time frame. Price gave us this swing highs and then majorly drop down to this low, which caused these impulsive rejections. And this is it. If price should take out this now, we are trying to head back to this particular zone straight down. But if price make a rejections, we're having out these highs as key zone. So we're what you have to do is to mark out these and then on your charts, mark out these key highs and mark out this. This is a major highs, the major low that price created. This is a zone that actually cause this impulsive move. So this can cause a rejections. If you are trading with the 1 hour, let's say the lower time frame, like the 5 minutes time frame, the 15 minutes time frame, you can mark out this low as well. That's caused this full impulsive moves, taking out these highs on your lower time frame. You can see it on the 30 minutes time frame. If you mark it out, so it's telling that if price is able to smash out this, we're having out this, you can scalp this a bit. Let's drop lower to 15 minutes time frame. You can see there's a huge drop from this to this. It's a very nice huge drop. All you have to do is to just be patient, waiting for price to give you a nice shift and you join price immediately. So these are your key zones you should be paying attention. You can see me dropped to 5 minutes time frame. So marking out these key zones, it will give you the how to follow the trend well. So it will give you how to follow the trend well. If price should come to your key zones, you look for rejections and you join it. All right. So this is it. This is your major point of interest. This is your major point of interest. So you are not buying or selling in the middle here until price come here, give you rejections, pull back. You can know that then price is heading down here. You can take a TP here or straight down to this particular low. But if price didn't give you rejections and you notice a massive sell drop, taking out this, then this actually giving you a shift in price. Then she's looking for a selling opportunity down to this particular lows, then or down to the next low that will drew. What I have to do, this Euro USD, I drop down to 15 minutes time frame. Then this is BTC. I'll have to go down to daily time frame. Let's look at the overall view of BTC. What BTC is actually doing. So now we can see BTC giving us what a downtrend move here. BTC gave us a downtrend move, giving us a swing to the downside, telling us that the sellers are dominating the market. From our view here, the sellers are hugely dominating the market. So, and our main work as a trader is to mark out the key points that price is producing, why making these swings. So, at this key point, this is where price is always looking out for a rejections or a pullback. So, those are the key zones you should be paying attention or marking. Then we have marked out this as our recent low. What you have to do that cause this is positive move. If price tap on this and pull out back, taking out this our daily time frame is now a a major high that price is rejecting here, but it's not that strong as this that caused this full impulsive move. As this that caused this impulsive move, you can see the sellers sold aggressively from here, switching out this low, and then from here it didn't give us any good lows apart from this. So that's why if price is making a pullback, you figure out price coming back to this 107,594. So we're having a key zone here at 94635, and then we're having a key zone here at 80,540. So if you just 80, 94, and 70, there's 907 and 907. So there's a key zones there. You should be expecting price. And what we have to do next, we drop lower to our 4 hours time frame. You can see the 4 hours time frame will mark out the key zones from the higher time frame using this the major highs that price created, and this is the major swing low that price created. You can see from here price started this impulsive swing, it couldn't get to this low and it pushed up again, smashing out these highs. This giving us a continuation of the buyers. That's why price was able to come back here. It tried to test on this. Okay, let me draw this to this. You see price try to test on this, but major rejections happen here. So that's why price was able to pull out. So pulling out, you can see here, this is the cases that actually caused this major push to the upside. Then marking out this on your 1 hour, 4 hours time frame. Marking out this on your 4 hours time frame, you can see price is trying to make a pullback and make a selling opportunity, and then marking out this on your 4 hours time frame, because if you drop lower to the downside to the lower time frame, you see that this will be a very huge impulsive move. So right now on the 4 hours time frame, I can see price trying to give us kind of a selling opportunity, but these are our major key zones. These are major key zones. Price is trying to drop more low, and we'll drop down to 1 hour for 1 hour time frame. And you notice on the 1 hour time frame, price tapped on this. You can see these massive rejections happen here. There's a very huge, massive rejections here. Price tap on it twice, and what happened? Price sold immediately. And when price tap on it here, what happened? Price sold, then tried to reach, but couldn't get to this. That all this impulsive move. That is why I always tell you that if a kilo was not tapped, or if a kilo here, because this is the lowest level here, was not tapped, you notice that price will have to come back here. If it tapped here the second time, you know that price is coming here straight down. That's why price was able to come back to this low that caused this whole impossible move. And you notice the rejections happen at this first low here from your 1 hour time frame. Then this is a push, massive push to the upside, and this is a rejection. So notice price coming down slowly down to this zone. So this is now on the 1 hour time frame giving us a bearish move. So this telling us that BTC is trying to make a bearish opportunity, a bearish move. So what you have to do now, this is a key zone that's causing this bearish opportunity here. And if price is making a pullback, price can make a pullback, and so this high. That's why this high was rejected twice. This high was rejected twice. Hit and then pull out, breaking out this, giving us a breakout structures here. And that's why price was able to reject on it, and then see the sellers are selling slowly down to this low. So what you have to do, you drop down to your 30 minutes time frame, refresh the chart. Let's see what the chart is doing. On the 30 minutes time frame, you can see this is a very huge, massive drop, boom, down to the downside. And this is a breakout structures that happen here, telling us that the sellers are still what's dominating the market. Is it a breakout structures to the downside that the sellers are still dominating the market? What price can do is a retracement, can pull out here, a retracement, continuously heading until price get to this low. Then there's a major highs here that if price is pulling out, let's say too much pull out, but here gonna go continuously going down. Then if it got broken, then you know that price has changed, coming back to these next key zones that actually caused this full impulsive move. Then from here, you should be looking out for a downtrend opportunity as well, because price has tapped here multiple times. So if this got broken, then you should be looking out for these as a key zones as well that cause this whole impulsive move. So why I couldn't mark that is because I'm working out for the current market move, what the market is doing currently. Then now we'll drop down to the 15 minutes time frame. And our 15 minutes time frame, we notice this is a massive sell to the downside. Boom, price came back here trying to give us an equal low here. It's trying to give us rejections to this low. You can see why didn't price reject here? You see price try to reject here. Why concept boom come back down to this zone that price created before trying to give us this buyer's rejections here, because this is the lowest level price created, and price always tap on that low. You always tap on it twice before you start rejecting. Whether I want buy, whether I want sell, you go always come there, you go tap on it, and it will give you confirmation say they sell. Like this now, you see price tap on it, see the rejections. Price come back again with a bearish move. Come back again, couldn't get on it, and this is a bearish move. This is a pin bar telling us that price is trying to give us a bullish move. But if price, like you can see, price this 8 minutes. If price is able to close bullish, it's trying to tell you that price is coming up. But if price close below this zone and then give us a continuation of the sellers, we're having at this, which is at 987. We're having at our key zones 87 and this 88 here. Then this another key zone here, which is for the buyers. These the zones that are supporting the sellers. So this is zone supporting the sellers at 90. So these are breakout structures that happen here at 89, telling us that the sellers are still dominating the market. So if you are reversing the market, you need to watch, look for a very strong confirmation reversal, pulling out, taking out a strong rise that price is actually reversing. But like this, what I can see is that price is still on a bearish opportunity. Then we're still having our key zone, which haven't been tapped yet. So price is trying to pull out here. What you have to do, this 15 minutes time frame, you can watch a chart on 15 minutes time frame, just mark out this recent lows, and the sellers are still dominating the market, and I'm having a key zone here as well. That price created. If this low got smashed out, telling me that price is still heading down to this zone, then should continuously looking for a selling opportunity. But if price is rejecting here, you can see price trying to give us the full rejections here. If price pull out, give us rejections, you see the buyers buy massively here. They are confirmed. You can see the buyers are trying to buy massively here. You see it buying. You know that price is trying to shift from this zone, maybe trying to make retracements onto these highs or back to this zone, or probably back to this area. So this is my view on BTC. Let's drop down to gold. Let's see what gold have for us. This is currently gold 15 minutes time frame. What I'll have to do, I'll drop down to the daily time frame to see what gold is actually doing. Wow, on the daily time frame, we're having that price. I told you guys that this is a key zone price. Need to come back and then tapped reject. So if price is able to give us a full rejections here, we're having that gold coming back here. Not two ways about it. We're having gold coming back 3.9. There's 3.890. Not two ways about it. But if the buyers are able to still hold, taking out this, giving us continuation, a break of structures, then that is telling us that the buyers are still in the market. Then we should look for a buying opportunity. But currently, I can see this as a what, a selling signal, then broken out. I can see it as a selling signal. Anytime I see it, I always see it as a selling signal. So price, that is why I mark out this price able to give a nice rejection, pull out, taking out this low, then this telling you that price is actually dropping down here back to this particular area. Well, if price didn't give me that nice pull out here, a breakout structure is because it has to give you a change of character. But it don't need to happen here on the daily time frame. You can see that on your lower time frame will be dropping lower. Then you will see that on your lower time frame. You can join gold as it goes. But right now, gold is currently at this area. Let's drop down to 4 hours time frame. And our 4 hours time frame, you notice gold give us a pull out, a rejection. It haven't tapped here yet. It haven't tapped here yet. So I'm still expecting it to come back here and tap. So this is the first rejection. Price always pull out for the second time. So that second time might give you a pull in here before start going. And let's mark out the major key zones that price are making so that if price is actually rejecting there, then we have seen our TP targets. But if price is continuously going up, then we have seen our entry target as well. So entry targets are always the key zones that price are giving us. What I have to do here is to mark out this particular case. This is now giving us a break of structures, telling us our price is still continuously going up. So for those of us that don't actually mark from our higher time frame to figure out the full trend of the market, you might think that price might continuously going up. You don't know that there's a key zones that price is trying to give a structure, because if price want to reject, if it first give you a break of structures, that is a fake one. Then the next one to pull in back again and then give a retrace before taking out this low. So if you don't mark out your keys higher time frame and then knowing the full directions from your higher time frame before you drop lower to the, because before you can make a good decisions, you don't make a very good decisions with a lower time frame. You got to go to down to the higher time frame. Look at the structures of the market. What structures am I saying? Is it bullish or bearish? Then I'll be looking out for a bullish opportunity. Then is it bearish? I'll be looking out for a bearish opportunity. And that's telling us that price is actually selling down. Okay, I think this enough. Let me share it back. Okay, I think I've shared it back. So this is it. If price is actually going, you can see it will make a break of structures telling you that price is actually heading to the upside. Then if you are not careful watching it, then it will give you come back again, give you a faking. There is a continuation, giving you the redirections that price is now giving trying to show. So it will first give you a break and then breaking back, take out this, then giving you a very nice direction to take. So now we have marked out our key zones on gold. What you have to drop or what you have to do is to drop down to the 1 hour time frame to see what the price is doing. So currently I am on the 1 hour time frame. You can, if you notice here, you notice our price pushed up massively. This is where the swing started from. The buyer started from here, bought aggressively, swinging out these highs, telling us that this is now a continuation of the buyers. Price retraced back again, and this is a swing again back to the upside, smashing out the highs, telling us that this is a continuation of the uptrend. So what price did was to retrace on these key zones and give us an equal. These are full confirmations I always like to see before I enter. Price give you this an engulfing, this an engulfing, and this engulfing must not take out this. And you notice a push up to the other side, and you can take in your entry. You can exit here, or it depends on how you see the market. If you see it on your higher time frame that is still going far, then you can leave it throughout that day. But if you see it on the higher time frame that you just want to scalp the selling a bit, maybe you want to reverse the price, then you should take your trade. You should take your TP low, because before you enter trade, you have to plan your trades. Plan your trades. Look at the markets. How am I going to trade? How am I going to put my TP? Where am I going to put my stop loss? Then from the trend of the market, you determine where your stop loss and TP will be. Then currently you can see this is giving us a swing to the upside, trying to approach here, and this is a buyer's pressures swinging down. Then price is trying to make a retracement. So what you have to do now on your 1 hour time frame, we have marked it out, and this is a low here that caused that rejections, which is price is trying to reject. So I won't mark it too long to occupy space so that in case this price is coming down, we can see price coming down. You could look at this now. This example of what I'm talking about. This is a low that caused this words full impulsive move, then telling us that price is actually heading down. You notice price smashed down straight down here. Notice this is where the buyer started reversing the price. Why didn't they reverse it here? If you entered here, you would have seen enough this thing. But at this particular zone, this is where price is always entering aggressively or confirmations. So if you are looking for confirmations here, you might have missed this because this come with a very long week, giving you a very high rejections, pushing price up. So you can push back price back here that make a rejection, a break, push price here that make a break, or probably push price here. But just know that this is currently a key zone that is supporting the seller. So if price actually come here and then give you full confirmations, then you should be looking out for a drop, a selling opportunity. Then if you notice price, they give you that selling opportunity because a selling opportunity must be confirmed if a kilo is broken. So if price eventually come, take out this now, boom, you notice that not saying one holder is coming back to this particular zone that cause this whole impulsive move. So if you can discover that, what you have to do is to go down to your 30 minutes time frame. If you go down to your 30 minutes time frame, you notice a rejections was made at this particular zone. Here, the rejections was made. So that is why you at times if you want to take an entry, you drop down to 5 minutes time frame, 15 minutes time frame to see the rejections from these now. You notice this is low that causes a positive move. This is trying to give us a rejection swing to the upside. So this is where sellers selling aggressively. What you to have to do here, mark out that key down, and then this is where the sellers are trying to make a rejections. So if price tap here twice and pull out from here, you know that price is actually selling from here without approaching back to the zone. But if you notice a break happen hitting here, and then you have to wait for price to come back in, then taking out any key load that price is giving you, or you have to wait for it to come back here. So let's drop down to 15 minutes time frame. On a 15 minutes time frame, let me refresh the chart. On the 15 minutes time frame, you notice this is a massive upside, causing this as a break of structures to the upside, telling us that price is actually heading down to the upside. You notice on the 15 minutes time frame, what happened? Price give you first rejections, and here it gave you pin bar. Here it gave you another rejections candlestick. There's price try to engulf this, and this is when price try to push up. So at this now, this trying to give us the rejections. What you have to do is to pay attention. We have marked out our key zones, which you have to be looking out for. These and these, which this is these two zones we have to be paying attention to. This and this. If price approach here, confirmations tap here twice, come here like this. If price come here, boom, rejections. You feel it. Don't enter with the first one. The first one can give you rejection. If you see profit, you come back here now bounce. You give you another one again like this. If you come for your stop loss before start to go. So that's why you need to at least wait for the rejection. The first one might reject. If you tell say you won't go down, boom, to come back here. And then the second one must pull out from here again. At times to give a liquidity sweep, come back inside. The next thing again, it will rush back inside, then tap on here. First one, go down and to tell you how you're supposed to see the chart. Then come back again, tap on, you go see the rejection. That second one now, you know, go come, they wait for full candle break because now you have seen that price has tap on it, reject, taking out this low. This first sign that price is shifting. This first sign that price is shifting. Price go back there again. If you just dey give you say I no wan go, I no wan go, e go come back here again. From here now, there is where you see aggressive selling. So now as they come here now, na there if you take enter aggressively, or if you still wait for your confirmation, which is your engulfing candlestick or whatever candlesticks confirmation or whatever confirmation you always look at. So this is where price matter, but your confirmations have been confirmed here because price has given you a sweep. Price came back again, give you rejections, taking out this. So I always enter boom aggressively stop loss above the high, and you notice the next thing you target to this low or down to this particular key zone. When broken here, boom, in the next zone, that is where you should be targeting to. And they tell you if you, but most of us now, if you they look the market, they see profits every time for the market. You won't be able to come down to see this thing where beside the show. You say price will tap here, reject, tap here. You know, go they come down, they see am like that. If you dey always dey see market as profit, but if you dey see market as say you want to confirm, like say na trade you dey trade, you wan confirm, you will be able to have patience to wait for this candlestick. You know that at a key zones, price always reject two times. If you no reject two times, just dey aggressively go leave am, go another pair, leave am. If you are trading on one pair, just find another opportunity. If that one paying you, go another pair. You understand? So no, if you are seeing the candle as profit, you won't be able to wait for confirmations you're supposed to see. But if you dey see the candlestick as say na trade you wan trade, say na market you dey observe, say na price you wan see confirmations from, you wan really see confirmations before you enter trade because that is when you see a break, you wait for the price to break out, then price will always go down there second time again. And then this is where you place your entry, boom, straight down. Then it have already given you confirmations, a swift, rejections, a break, and then a full selling opportunity. So this is it, 15 minutes time frame on gold. What you have to do, let's drop down to USD JPY. This is daily time frame. Let's see what USD JPY is doing. It say euro odd. Let's be going first. This euro USD JPY. So here's the JPY. You can see here price is currently swinging to the upside, giving us a swing, and this is a gap that price give us. And anytime price give a gap, it always come down to fill it as well. So this is giving us a swing to the upside, and this is it, swing to the upside. The buyers are still dominating the market. Like this now, you will never see any sign say the sellers has dominated the market. So we should not be looking for any selling opportunity in our head, but should be looking out for buying opportunities until the sellers has dominated the market. And where will the sellers dominate the market at this zone? Because now this is still the swings, the risk, the major swing highs are price created. Boom. So these are the major swing lows are price created. Boom. So if price smashed out this, then we're likely heading down to this. Because if you look at this now, you can see there's a nice swing. This is a swing that caused this, it retrace back here, that caused this, it retrace back here, that caused this, it retrace back here, that caused this. So we're having now this key zone as well on our daily time frame. So we don't need to mark out everything. I'm just marking out to show you. For me, for the analyze, I could just mark out this high, mark out this low. I don't come out, go down 4 hours time frame. I don't need to mark everything that price is making. Just mark out your key points of interest to show the direction of the market. Look at the direction of the market, and then you mark it out and you exit. So this is USD price is currently giving us a downtrend move, and here price give us a move. It's a swing to the upside and taking out this here, telling us that price wanted to swing up to these particular highs, but the buyers, this is one supporting the buyers. Price shift up. Okay, look at this now. Price give us a shift to the upside and then try to make a retracement. This is what is supporting the buyers. So if price is able to come here, the buyers are likely to take a buying opportunity, because now we can see that a shift has happened here. Unless price come down and then still give us aggressive move, smashing out this when we continuously selling with price. But now you can see at this particular zones, price has taken out these recent highs that it created and tried to make a pullback, and this is it. The sellers are still, there's a high here. I don't need to mark at that. This is the recent high. So that if you confirm from here, you can take opportunity back here or back to this zone. It depends on how your mind carry you. But now this is our recent key zone. We'll drop down to 1 hour time frame. This is our recent key zone. We'll drop down to 1 hour time frame. These are 1 hour time frame. You notice that these now multiple rejections was created here. And price pushed down and gave us a push to the upside. When price came back here, what happened? It went aggressively smashing out this. That's why price able to come back to this particular key zones and give us a huge rejections. And this is an engulfing candlestick. Price continuously selling down. So this is a point of interest as well. You can see price slow down to this low that caused this, and price make a rejections, and where the price is still being supported by these still being supported by these, because a structures was broken, telling us that price might likely still come down to this low before any pullback occur. But let's see how price do that this 1 hour time frame, and this is a key zone that actually caused this. So I don't need to mark out everything. I'm just marking out to show you guys. So this is the high, and this is it. We'll drop down to 1 hour time frame, sorry, 30 minutes time frame. And our 30 minutes time frame, we'll notice this is where price caused this impulsive moves, taking out these breakup structures. And at this particular zones, the buyer started swinging price, swing price all the way to this zone, but couldn't break these highs, telling you that the sellers are still in support of the market. They are still in control of the market. So whatever you are doing here, you see that the sellers are still in control of the market. No shift has been given us here yet. So they are likely shifting the price down to this low or back to this low. So there's it's no shift yet here. So what we are seeing from these now, we can see drawing down from 30 minutes time frame. You see price is still, the sellers are still dominating the market. And we'll drop down to 15 minutes time frame. If you drop down to 15 minutes time frame, you see that on your 15 minutes time frame, the sellers are still what dominating the market. Forget this move, where move, a move, move, reach this high. What's happen? These the sellers are still here pushing price, trying to pull out price. So giving us a rejections here, price is still dominated by the sellers, even from a 15 minutes time frame and 30 minutes time frame. It's giving that it's a massive rejections to the downside. So all you should be looking out for is a confirmations when each lows is a kilo here that need to be taken out before the sellers can start selling massively. This is what will cause the shift in price. If price is able to trend, push reach this a shift in price, then you should mark out your next key zones here. That price can come back, make a retracement, then you join it back to this zone. Or if you notice price couldn't break this, push up back here and then give you the confirmations, then you continue to selling price. Because I like entering trades at this zone, because if price should give you a shift, price will always give you retracement. But at here we're having this low that will give create that shift in price that price need to create. And then which is at that zone you notice there is a huge candlestick. So I don't need to mark out this here. I'll just mark out this recent low. So if this zone is being broken with a full body candlestick, boom, to the downside, you notice that price is likely shifting down here or down to the next key structures that it gave us, or down to this next key structure that is given us. So here the sellers are dominating the market. Whatever you are doing, you should be looking for a bearish opportunity until you see that a shift in price has been created. And this is USD CHF. Let's look at what USD CHF is doing. On the USD CHF, you notice on the USD CHF price is still giving us a bearish opportunity and then created these highs as the recent high that price created. This is it. And this is it. Price goes down, giving us this as a break on your daily time frame, giving us that as a break, and giving us this now as our major key low our price created. So no matter what today sellers they do, yeah, people feel serious, buyers go take them something. But for this no now, if they can't break here, and the while I say the sellers are still full on control of the market. You can see from the swing of the market, sellers are dominating the market on your daily time frame. So what you should be looking out for is a bearish opportunity. And right now, we can see at these highs, this is when the sellers are selling aggressively. And swing to the upside, this is a low that price created that pushes a positive move. Price tried to get to this high, but they couldn't. And here, price created an equal high which got smashed out by this move. You can see it. Price got smashed out impulsively, telling us that now the sellers are still dominating the market. What price can do is to make a retracement, and is it the sellers are still dominating the market, and we're having at our key low. This I don't see this as a very active low here. This is the key zone that will mark. So all you have to be doing here on your USD CHF as well is to be looking out for a bearish opportunity. And let's go down to USD. This is GBP USD. Okay, we're still on 4 hours here. So 4 hours time frame, you convert that to your 1 hour time frame. In a 1 hour time frame, you can see the bearish, the sellers are still dominating the market. This is where the sellers sold aggressively. This is where the sellers sold aggressively. So what price can do is to make a retracement. This one where they see now, make a retracement here or back to this zone. Then before the sellers can start selling, because at this zone you notice there was an impulsive move. At this zone, you notice there was an impulsive move being created. Boom. This is where the seller sold aggressively on your 1 hour time frame. So this is where seller sold. Price can come back here, continuously selling, or price can, if price didn't reject here, you do for your next key zone. You can see these highs, or at this particular highs, that price can create. Then you start joining the sellers. Here, sellers are still dominating the market. And now we're having out this as our next key zone. Let me mark it out. This the lowest level. So if price approach here first, then you don't get your ticket target. This is your ticket target. Nothing where they want to tell you say price no go tap here. But if price come here second, tap back again, you know that likely price might come back here, reject, but likely come back to this area. So there's it. Sellers are still dominating the market, and there is your point of interest. And looking out for another point of interest, but this is a major point of interest from your 1 hour time frame. Price sold aggressively from here, giving you here as a first TP, and giving you here with this other one as a second TP. They go still say aggressively 0.78276. So there's the key one here. Sellers are still dominating the market, and we're having GBP USD. On our GBP USD, let's go down to daily time frame. Let's see what price is doing. Let me refresh the market. On the daily time frame, you notice here price stopped at this high. Price haven't come back here again. GBP USD went from this high, boom, boom, boom. It smashed out this low, boom. giving us that price. Sellers want to take charge from this market. And from this low now, you notice price was supposed to sell down to give us a continuation of the sellers here, but the sellers couldn't give us that, and the buyers rejected price and instead giving us a continuation of the buyers. That price is trying to swing to the upside. This is a low swing, then price giving us a low swing again, try to push up to this particular area that caused this full move. So there's a core particular area that is causing the whole full move. That's why price is able to start rejecting when it tap there. What you have to do, since you have marked these as our major key zones, these are key zones that actually cause these full rejections and possible moves, selling price down. And I don't need to drop these, make this one not to confuse. And what I have to do, I'll drop down to my for 1 hour time frame, 4 hours time frame. On the 4 hours time frame, we can see majorly that price is giving us a swing to the upside. If you connect the trend line, you can see this currently giving us a strong swing to the upside. The sellers, the buyers are still dominating the market 100%. So what you have to do is to be joining the buyers unless a trend line is being taken down or a low is being taken down. Consider this as a shift in price. And we're having that price coming down to this, and we're having that price coming down to this. So these are our major key zones that we should be looking out for on GBP. These are 4 hours time frame. And we're having us a breakout structures to the upside. So none of the breakout structures has happened to the downside, giving us a shift that now price is shifting. We can see clearly that this is a complete uptrend move. You see it. So what you have to do is to drop down to your 1 hour time frame. On our 1 hour time frame, you can see price went down to 1.34383, and then from there price slowed down, coming down. There's a trend line supporting the price. You know that price is actually heading down to the upside. So price come back here. You can see price clearly tapped on the trend line, and there's a rejections. If price is able to break this trend line, we're having price. You can drop down to your lower time frame. If price is able to break this trend line, we're having that price coming down back to this area. I think the network. Okay, it's back. And we are having our price coming back to 1.32884. 1.32884. There's a key zones. If you draw it, you can see it here. 1.3884 price is trying to make a rejection. So this is a trend supporting the buyers. The buyers are still dominating the market. So at this now, if you notice any rejections, then you're having your TP here because the buyers are still dominating. And if you notice any break at this zone, so that is why you need to be very careful here. If you are looking for a selling opportunity, you should be very careful here because buyers are still dominating the market. Unless you need to wait for a clean break here of the structures and retracement, and you continuously doing what, selling down to this area. And if you notice this low is being broken, and what you have to do next, you set to the next key zone that price gave you. This is it. This is the next key zone. You can see massively profits, massively price will move. You can see impulsively here, price move impulsively here. So now, so if you break a structures, segregate still do. So there is it. Our price is still giving us a pullback here. You can see it here. The buyers are still dominating the market from your higher time frame. We're having domination of the buyers from the higher time frame. So whatever we are looking out for, should be looking out for a buying opportunity, unless what a zone, a trend is being broken, telling us that now the price is shifting from the buyers to the sellers. So you should be looking out for selling opportunity. And when you're selling, you should be selling confidently because I've gotten your confirmations, shift in price, price has broken a trending market, telling you that now price has shifted. But if this trend is being respected, you notice price because here price tapped on it and went up, price will have to come back again here, tap on it. If you pull out again, taking out these highs, then taking out this high is a shift in price. What price will do is to come back, tap a key zone. There will be you leave a key zone here. Then if price did not leave a key zone, just go aggressively, then you know that price might likely come back again here. And then before it will start going back. So it will always leave a key zone where it always tap. So if it doesn't leave a key zone and you notice an aggressive move happen from here, you notice price will come back and this aggressive move and then before the buyers will start buying. and then you have already seen your TP target, because whenever they are buying from here, the TP target should be at this high, because it's the next zone that price is targeting. No big deal about it. No big deal about it. This is the highest zone that price is targeting. So that's why you need to be very careful. Patient here. You need to be very patient. If you confirm one, better profit is there to make. Better profit there. See, and confirm the break, confirm the break, confirm the retracement. If it doesn't leave any keys on here, you can say why I didn't leave these keys on here, because if price didn't leave any keys on here, then you notice that price might likely come back. But if you leave a keys on here, price might tap on the keys on it left here, and boom, it will bounce up back, giving you a shift, because now it has given you a shift. But right now, no shift have been created. Uh the sellers are pushing the market. So now we're having this price come back here. This is our next key zone being broken, shift has happened, then we should be looking out for a buying opportunity. All you have to do is to just mark at that key high, and that is it. That is it. It's a price. Just monitor these key lows that price is creating. Okay, you say euro odd, then we just do euro odd for you. Let me search euro odd. Euro odd, okay, this stock for us. Okay, day zero AED. If you look at euro AED, let's go down to our daily time frame. On the daily time frame, let me refresh the market. If you notice on the daily time frame, what happened? Price, if you look at it, zoom up, okay, I think this is the price was what price was an uptrend, and then giving us this as the recent high that price created on your daily time frame. So price haven't tapped there twice. And we're having had this when price was making this major impulsive move, it started from here and make this impulsive move. That's why price was able to come back here, but it couldn't get down to this particular area. I noticed an impulsive move happen. We swing up, taking out this, then make a retracement, no low was taken down. And you notice here price find it so difficult, smashing out this low. This is an impulsive move. Price got to this high, fine, didn't break. These are weak rejections. And you notice this low that price was rejecting multiple times. This is price was rejecting multiple times at our kilo here was broken, giving us kind of a structure break that price want to uh, drop lower, maybe trying to drop down to this area that caused the full impulsive move. So what you have to do is to go down to your 4 hours time frame. On the 4 hours time frame, you can see here at this zone, the structure was broken. Then you refresh the chart to see the impulsive move of price, what the price is actually doing. I notice here price gave us a break. I notice here price gave us a break of structures to this downside, telling us the sellers are in the market. And what happened here, price gave us these now, which haven't been tested. And at this, price went up again, smashing out this currently in the 4 hours time frame. Smashing out this now, telling us that likely is this trying to give us a shift to likely come back to this area or come back to this area. Then that is what we'll know, because that's the next key area. But before price will go that area, price need to come back here. It's assured this one now will be a break. It will come back again, might retest back to this low, or probably come back to this low before it will give you a continuation, because this is now trying to give us a shift. This is a break, and before he gave us that break, he gave us an equal low here push up. So I'm not trying to say price want to push up from here, because I'm having a key zone which price needs to come back, make a retracement. What we'll have to do, we'll drop down to the 1 hour time frame to see what the price is doing and the shift price is making. And now price created is low, which caused an impulsive move, getting all the way to this particular area, which is your highs. And here price so down, pushing up again and giving us this as our recent key high. Is the recent key high that price created, which is giving us a buyer's opportunity. And where did that come from? Yeah, we're having at this now 1 hour time frame is now looking more sweeter on the 1 hour time frame to trade. So on the 1 hour time frame, we're having at this, we are having at this. This is what is supporting the buyers now, and this is what is supporting the buyers as well. This is a break of structures telling us that these buyers are trying to push in price, trying to push price. But what you have to do here is to be very patient, wait for price to drop in here. Because you can see from here there was an aggressive move to the upside, then giving us a break here, giving us here as our next recent high. So you should be paying attention on this and this. If price make a pullback, come back here, give you rejections, and couldn't, let's say, come back here, give you rejections, and couldn't break here, and you notice a pullout happens here, it will try to tap in again for the second time and pull out, you know that price is coming back. But you notice this now, price didn't tap on these highs. I'm telling you what you need to see. Price couldn't tap on this high, and you notice another candlestick drop. I'm pushing here, another candlestick drop lower. Pushing here, another candlestick drop lower. Not that you are likely taking a buy to this high. You can't see it very clear. Let me refresh the chart. Can you see it clear now? So these are our key zones. You should be paying attention from your 1 hour time frame. And if you drop lower, those are your key zones you'll be paying attention. You can see from here price sold aggressively. So the sellers are still dominating the market, likely to sell, push price back to this low. That causes an impulsive move. This is a breakout structures that happen. And if price smash out this, you notice price selling out this is a key zone. You can see the massive. All you have to just do is to be very patient, wait for price to approach any of these. Boom. If it goes up from here, boom, go back here. Your point of interest is here. If you give it a confirmation, boom, you'll notice that price is selling down here. So like this now, you can see on your lower time frame, price is trying to give you an uptrend move. But on your higher time frame, price give you a break of structures and trying to make a retracement. So that is why on your lower time frame, all you have to be doing, if you're buying from structural levels to structural levels. You don't buy above that. And if you're selling from structural levels to structural levels. You don't sell above that. If price break it, then that is when continuously you look for a key zone, you continuously selling. But if price does not and give you a rejections again, then you look for another opportunity again to your structural level again. So that is how you be following the price step by step. So this is it. I believe tomorrow. I think tomorrow I'll do for synthetic. I can't analyze synthetic today again. I'm tired. Tomorrow I'll analyze synthetic and then. So this analysis, just put them in your charts, and then look at the key zones. These are the key zones I'm paying attention to as well. So I think I've analyzed all of them. This is the CHF and this USDJPY. This is good, and then these are the key zones, and this is what BTC. This price today trying to pull up there, and this is what Euro USD. So these are the key zones. Broken, pump, rejected, pump. So these are the key zones you'll be paying attention to on all these bills. And I think this is it for today live. I'm supposed to analyze synthetic, but I'm tired. I will be tomorrow. Tomorrow we'll do the analysis. And I think this is the end of the live. Just go to the analysis and add them in your charts. All right. Okay.